Okay guys, I was telling y'all about my pie that I make and how I'm stirring right now this stuff called evaporated milk. Yeah, I think that's what it's called. And so I have 3 egg yolks in here and evaporated milk, and so I just cook it until it starts to boil. So it's getting a little bit bubbly. And then I take a bag of chocolate chips, which as you can see, those are clearly solids, and I'm gonna add those. Now the thing is, I have heat that I'm using to do all of this. So here is my stove, and every now and then this will turn red. But it's really, really hot. You can even see the steam coming off of it. I don't know if you can see it in the video, but it's definitely coming off of it. And I want you to watch what happens to the chocolate chips if I add them to this mixture, because they're going to change their state of matter. It's going to be amazing. Let it for a few seconds. It's really on the verge of getting bubbly. Yet I have to stir because I don't want it to stick to the pan. The best chocolate pie I have ever had. It truly is. So once it starts to boil and get bubbly, which I just saw, oh, there it goes. Once it does that, I'll remove it from the heat. Oh, you see that redness? Okay. Every now and then you'll see that, just so we all know the stove is on. It's starting to thicken too. So this mixture is thickening as I heat it. This mixture, excuse me, of evaporated milk and egg yolks. It's starting to thicken. I don't know if you can tell, it's starting to look a little thicker, maybe a little creamier as it heats up. Grab my pie crust so everything happens. Oh, there it goes, it's bubbling. Okay. So now it's bubbling, so I'm going to move it off of the heat, turn the heat off, stir it now. These chocolate chips, they're solids. You see that? They're solid. But I'm going to stir. You're going to see, you can already see, they're starting to change to a liquid. Now what happens next? It's just beautiful. You can see it's getting browner. It's definitely changing, right? The heat is what made all the difference in the world. That's what changed the chocolate chips from a solid to a liquid. Oh, and now look at this. It's like it's the yummiest little chocolate mixture. It's so super duper yummy. Just gonna stir a little bit more. Now, it's a solid, okay? But, excuse me, pardon me, it's a liquid. But I don't want it to stay a liquid. So what should I do? Well, I'm gonna make it cool now, which means basically I'm taking away heat. Okay, so I'm gonna take this, I'm gonna pour it, you can definitely see it's a liquid, right? Pour it into my pie crust, and then I'm gonna put it into the refrigerator. Now it's still very liquidy, okay? You can see it when I move, you can see it's very liquidy, okay? So I'm gonna put it in the fridge, leave it there for a couple of hours, and then what do you think is gonna happen? Well, we will see. See you in a bit.